money, I know I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit up my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Thinking you bigger, they got your head gas. It's mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click. On them.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy LaRon Female Rapidly. I'm back with another video. Please come in and subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up the video. Hit the bell notification. Hit all notifications so you know each and every time I go live or I do uploads. So I just wanted to come and chit chat tonight and talk about this Cardi B shaking TASHA K husband down. It's like, yo, it don't end. Like, yo, wasn't Cardi B just on live saying that she don't need the money and, you know, she gonna take the money and donate it? I don't believe a word of it. I don't. I think that she do need that money. You know what, too? Like, as it pertains to that situation with TASHA K and Cardi B, right? So you can imagine, like, I don't know how the payment goes for the lawyer, but I can imagine some of that money that's within that, the money that, you know, that she was awarded, she didn't receive from TASHA K. I can imagine there is an exorbitant amount that is legal fee that's related to legal fees. And I think sometimes in the beginning of it, when you know how they're trying to get that money back, like, you know how they was trying to like push hard in the beginning to get that money back. I wonder if the lawyers are trying to get, like, you know, because they have to be paid too. They got to be paid off of that. And nobody knows. I mean, you don't know how they're being paid or whatever. So it could be a part. Maybe they thought that they would get a lump sum of cash or whatever. But we're going to talk about that. And then also Ice Spice, she hit the Rolling Loud stage. I just did a video on Ice Spice because, and let me just tell you this, it's a lot of uninformed people just like, you know, in my comments, like at least 2 to 3 people, they just like, oh, you're trying to be messy, whatever. No, this is a conversation. Let me tell you something. Ice Spice, if you've been on this channel, you've seen that I promoted her song Deli. I made like 2 videos about it, and well, can I say highly? The way that I feel about Ice Spice is I think that she's good for what it is that she does, right? Is she the female rapper that I beseech for lyricism? Be like, oh, I know that she could go toe to toe. No, I think that she makes good songs for girls. I think that she has a cute little raps and shit like that. And you know, like the proof of it is like even when she came out with the deli and I heard it when she was like, I'm a bee, he eating this honey. Like she says cute little shit like that. And I'm like, oh, that's like, you know, but it's not like it ain't no like no bat I am. All of them bitches I'm bad. It ain't no lyrical shit, but it's just like, oh, she's cute for the moment for that, right? So I would be disingenuous if I, you know, was it last week or 2 weeks? We seen Ice Spice promote this whole this whole deli situation, posting the TikTok reels or whatever and her stories. So I'm like, yo, when deli come out, it's gonna pop, it's gonna blow, right? No, I'm not going to be disingenuous because first and foremost, I don't know anybody who I talk about. I don't know Nicki Minaj. I don't know Cardi B. I don't know Ice Spice. And I am going to say what I feel when it comes to the music. I felt like with all of the push, and then people hate when you give examples and they like, oh, why are you comparing London Hill and Ice Spice? I wasn't comparing them if you will understand it. See, some people struggle with comprehension skills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people struggle with that. And it's not my responsibility to school you. It's really not. My responsibility is to pick the topic that I want to talk about and come and talk about it or upload a video talking about it. It doesn't really matter how you feel. Like, you understand? I like to converse with people who have an understanding of what's going on, but I really don't have to do that. Like, it's about how I feel, and how I felt was with all of the push that Ice Spice had behind that song. And this is coming from a person, I posted it on Twitter with the receipts, with my names, signed it. I purchased last night off of that new deluxe. I purchased both of the Princess Diana versions and I purchased Deli. I didn't purchase any of the other songs, but I like Deli, right? But what I'm saying is that if you look at an artist and take this into consideration too. Nicki Minaj is not online right now. People saying that she's on hiatus. I don't take that as she's on hiatus. She's a fucking mother first. She's a human being first. Then she's a mother. And then she's an artist. And then she got an album coming out. That doesn't mean she's on hiatus. She's taking a break. Like, do you know how even as a content creator, sometimes I don't like being tweeted. Sometimes people OD message me and sometimes it's overwhelming. It is. And I know I'm not the only person who feel like that. It is. So I can imagine that being like times a million for Nicki Minaj. Like, nah, you can't even like, yo, let me tell you something. I know that it can get overwhelming. But what I'm trying to tell you is that like, I made these comments in regards to Ice Spice because I see, for number one, you got two Nicki Minaj collaborations. You got the fucking Princess Diana and you got the Barbie world that's going up like crazy, soaring, right? Then you had the big look. Now, listen, well, country music and Taylor Swift, the way that she rides pop radio, she gets big looks. But even though, Princess Diana, Barbie world is all over radio and stuff too. That I don't care what nobody say. The muscle of that is Nicki Minaj, point blank. 16 years, and the muscle of it is her. What I've been saying, and you've been hearing me say in the commentary in my videos, I've been saying I can't wait to see how Ice Spice does alone. Right. For London Hill to be a new artist, Nicki ain't, she's a new artist. And I don't even think, I don't, yeah, to be a new artist. Nicki's not online pushing her music or anything. Her song peaked at number 51 on iTunes. I don't care what you say. I don't care if I don't care if Ice Spice releases the video and then it suddenly shoots all the way up or whatever the case may be. We will be judging anybody who released music and it did not go up like that, right? I mean, we weigh it in any time when it's somebody else. I don't know Ice Spice. I'm not getting paid to speak positively or speak negatively about her. But you've clearly heard on this channel that I spoke positively about Ice Spice, but I'm not going to get up here and fucking lie. If Lotto, I mean, obviously, shit, if you want to call it that, Anderson .Paak, he came out with a song with Lotto last night. Is that on? Let me look on my phone. I want to see if that is on iTunes. Because if anything, London Hill outshined them too. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm saying, like, I can't sit up here and be like, oh, Lotto was on a song with those people and they only streamed it because of them or whatever, even though we know that that's true. And then we see Ice Spice drop a song and it don't go up. People was all over Delhi. The beat is hard, but I had to realize it was just like, I remember having this conversation with Beyonce fans when Countdown was like on the brinks and Beyonce was promoting it, even though I do feel like radio was kind of like suppressing her back then because that's when she dropped her father. And it was like Countdown just was not going up like the way that because everybody loved Countdown. But radio played that song Dust. It played it Dust. And then a lot of the fans was just saying, well, maybe it was just more of a fan's favorite and people didn't really like, take to it like that. I think it's a multitude of things. But let me look up Anderson .Paak because I want to look this up. I wish I could bring I wish I could bring it up on the screen, but you can't. Anderson .Paak Lotto. Let me see. Anderson .Paak Lotto. Because I know they didn't just release the video. Give me a second. Yeah, it's out. Lotto, it was released on July 21st. If you go to your iTunes on your phone right now, let me clear mine out to make sure. That song is not like, and it's crazy because London's song, I think she like in the 80s right now, but she peaked at 51. Ice Spice, she performed tonight. Do you know that video is going all around? They got video footage on YouTube of her performing at Rolling Loud. Listen, I'm from the days where when performances boost songs, just like the Barbie world is out today, that song is going up. It's it's in theaters. It's going up. You understand what I'm saying? You have to pay attention to certain things that are supposed to be markers, that are supposed to promote and supposed to push shit. Ice Spice, I think her song may have peaked at like 110 or 111. The top maybe like, I don't think she didn't crack the top 100, and her song fell back down. And it's like right now, what is it? Come on, but I thought everybody loved this 124. It's 124. And with the music video, it could rise. And then I try to say to myself, like, yo, is it because, is she just a streaming artist? Is it because of that? Right. But then I do realize last week, Nicki, she did promote something with JT, but JT, the city girl who they would consider don't even have a look like that. She got into the top 6. She peaked at like number 6 on iTunes. You can't tell me that's not worthy of being questionable. I don't care if Nicki tweeted about it or not. She peaked at number 6 on iTunes. Ice Spice didn't even get into the top 100 with Delhi. All of the TikToks, all of the posting in the stories. So listen, I don't want it to come off like I'm a person who doesn't support her. I bought the single last night, but I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. And that's just the bottom line of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the bottom line. You say, you're right. People just don't want to listen. Ice Spice is the hottest right now. There's no excuse for her song not being high on iTunes. Exactly. There's no way. Let me tell you something. Even though I'm 1,000,000% happy, go hard, love London Hill, right? Ice Spice has all of the mechanisms that, she has all of the moving parts that work for her. She's on a major. But one thing I don't like about her, and I'm just going to be blunt, I don't like about Ice Spice is I don't like her promo game. I don't like how she promotes. She don't come online and really interact with her fans. She might like some shit or do some shit like that. She doesn't interact. She comes online and posts a link and just like, what do you get from that? What do you get from that if there's no clear direction for you for what you to do? You know what's so crazy? And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You know that I have a platform, and you know that I also release music sometimes. I remember I posted my link on iTunes, and I said my song is on sale for 90. I posted my link on Twitter or something. I said my song is on sale for 99 cents. I seen the effect in the metrics behind the scene when I posted that shit. I got like 10 sales off of just doing that. Ice Spice, she come and she take the link. You don't know if she with that link, if she's telling you to stream the music. You don't know if with that link, if you don't know what she leaves, she doesn't leave an objection at all. These people don't do. I just don't get it. Unless you know it's Nicki and we know what to do. We don't need an objective with Nicki because we know what it is. You buy the song and then you go stream it. You buy it if you want Apple Music, you delete it and you go stream it. But with Ice Spice, she just come do some lazy ass promo, posting a link. No, tell your people buy my song, stream it. But these new artists, let me tell you, they so like, I don't want to say, listen, can I say lazy? I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I think it's lazy. There's no interaction. There's no Q&A or nothing like that. Nicki does that, but she been doing that. So this is why I get puzzled sometimes when they be like, "Oh, I love Nicki. I love Nicki. I love Nicki. Nicki is my favorite," whatever this case may be. And we don't heard Ice Spice say that, Nicki was a baddie. She was one of the first baddies that she knew music. Fuck all that being a baddie shit. You're in the music game now to sell music, to move music. You know that those sales and everything that triggers like, yo, all of that shit triggers the algorithm. How is the radio going to want to play your song if they see that? Like, because they pay attention to all of that shit. Like, oh shit, trust me, a lot of y'all might not be opening up your mouth and saying it, but trust me, a lot of people is seeing it. The way that they went up on that shit, you would have to be. Let me just tell you this, right? You would have to be a fool if you don't think the Cardis and the Lottos is watching this shit right now. Be like, oh, she was promoting or whatever. Even if they don't fuck with that bitch, even if they don't fuck with her, they're gonna be like, oh, well, shit, her shit ain't go up. So it's looking a lot. It's looking a lot like Lottos. It's looking real lotto-y right now to me. In my opinion, we just keeping this shit real. I don't have a dog in a fight. I'm just a person's merely just observing this shit. So if London Hill went up, and this is not to pit the women existing, and people say like when you compare somebody, it's not about pitting somebody against each other. It's about like compare the comparison. London Hill ain't got no real push out there like that. She ain't performing at no festivals. She ain't have no look with Taylor Swift or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Where is the crowd at? And this is the same question that I had when it came to Lotto. She just released that new song with Anderson .Paak, right? Ain't no listeners from that 7 going over to listen to that. And y'all be thinking that I be hating on Lotto because I be doing my commentary and you find it to be funny and I be talking shit. The thing is, I'm just raw. Like, I'm just going to say what it is. I don't give a fuck how you feel, right? I don't care how you feel. My commentary is based on how the fuck I feel. And I told y'all motherfuckers last week that this song wasn't going to do shit for her. All of those listeners that's over there on that song is not going to go listen to that song because they don't give a fuck about it. They don't care about it at all. They don't give a fuck about Lotto being on that song. They care about that song charting high because, listen, to be honest with you, a lot of those people in those countries, like especially over there, like that's probably one of the only things that they can do. When we was looking on Station Head, it's like I seen some different people just like some dumb barbs make comments like this. Oh, BTS has 40,000 in the chat. Barbs, why the fuck we can't get 40,000? You don't realize that some people live in some places, that's the peak of their day. That's the only thing that they do. Who knows how many of those followers in that chat is fake? You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You don't know that. A lot of these people only got to only they only the only thing to do their excitement is to stream music. Like you really can't compare it. But again, I'm gonna say this: I support Ice Spice, but I am very underwhelmed by the performance of Deli. I thought that it was gonna go up. I'm telling you, I did. I never and never did I expect. Yes, I do expect for London Hill to be successful, but I'm happy that she got the peak that she got. Nicki wasn't online. I was so proud of London because I felt like before when she used to release her song, she would just post it and just be out or whatever. And it's like she worked it. She said, please stream it, do this. She posted on all her socials. I seen her posting on her YouTube page. She posted that her video was coming. She worked it. But you got to be in the mix and you got to be in the grind to push it. And listen, y'all know this, right? Remember when Barbie World came out and Princess Diana? Now there was a couple of fans online that was bickering and they were saying like, oh, Ice Spice ain't promoting she and whatever. And I was one of those people saying that, oh, she don't do that. That's typical for her. Like that's not her style. She don't do it. But when does that get fucking tired? When does it get tired? You have a fan base. Like, yo, I can't express to you enough how Nicki and Rihanna, they come from the days where your new song come out, you post that fucking link on your Twitter page and you tell your fans to make it go up, and you make it go up. It ain't about, listen, y'all motherfuckers act like y'all too proud to beg. You're in the music business to sell. It's like, do you want somebody just to do some lousy streams? Let them use their credit, debit, their PayPal or whatever, and really invest in your music. Huh? What's the point of you coming to post some lousy fucking link? Who cares about that? Without an objective. Buy shit. At least Megan Thee Stallion will post the links and tell her fucking fans, run it up, hotties, run it up. Like they don't like Ice Spice is just so she's very just boring when it comes to the promo. And I told y'all this is no new, like maybe in regards to Delhi, this is new commentary, but I remember when I said The Boy's a Liar, when it hit number 4, they could have her and Pink Panthers, they could have did so much more for that. They didn't do no damn dance challenge. They ain't do, it was so much that they could have did with that. Every person, and this is why I'm saying like, yo, just quick segue. When you think about somebody like Scarlett, you see how much that girl is still promoting. Get the fuck out of New York. We ain't making it no more. Get the fuck out of New York. They ain't feeling you no more. Get the back. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want you to understand something. Did you see like her grind? Or even though her song didn't go up like that, but did you see how she was promoting it? These people get in these positions and they be too proud to beg on some real shit. And I don't even really feel like saying it's begging, but it's just like, have your people support you. Activate your fan base if you have something. That's like when I do my videos, I'm like, share my videos, thumbs up the video, subscribe. If I just came on a video like, yo, this is LaRon, female rapidly, I'm talking about Nicki Minaj today, boom, boom, boom. You ain't say subscribe, you ain't say like the video, you ain't say nothing. So what is the objective? What is it? You have to set clear intentions. And Ice Spice, she's very lazy with her strategy. So they could have done a live or a challenge. That's what I'm saying. She did not do anything. The Boy's a Liar peaked at number 4. I said that, yo, as viral as that song was when she was like promoting it and people loved it, she even had Northwest. You fumbled the fucking moment. And it's like, how many of these good moments are you going to get where you just fucking fumble it? Like, huh? No. She ain't putting no cocky ass tweet like, yo, at midnight, I need all of my baddies. I need all of my munchkins to go buy deli. She ain't say nothing. She came online and posted a lousy fucking link. Lousy. And I hope somebody in her team hear this video because it's like, y'all got to get y'all shit together. Everybody is too fucking lax. Post your fucking link and say, buy my shit on iTunes and stream it. Buy it and stream it. Like, you see how, like, yo, you see when Put It on the Floor came out and Lotto on them was promoting, and I had told y'all back then when Lotto on them was promoting that they was taking the energy from Nicki and the Barbs. Yeah, they was, because they see how we work and they see how Nicki is no shame in her game. She gonna post a link. Nicki don't gotta be like bye bye bye. We get the objective. We know what it is. Go up and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Lotto and them, they learned when Put It on the Floor came out how they was saying buy it last hour, buy it, buy it, buy it. And you got Ice Spice just coming posting a lousy fucking link. Like, no. Listen, you're gonna squander moments. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know Lottery Ticket is out here happy. What you mean in regards to the performance? And then she going on tour with Doja Cat. Oh my God, with Mr. Controversy with Doja Cat. Do y'all think Doja Cat is over? Like, what do you think about that? Hold on a second. Let me just bring this up because I just had to get that out of my system because people, they thinking like, oh, you being shady, like you don't like Ice Spice, you just want London Hill to win. Listen, I want anybody who's talented to win. I do like London Hill more, but Ice Spice, come on, I'm not the first person who commented on her being fucking lazy. It's just laziness. Hold on a second. Let me bring this up. Let me go over here to Twitter real quick. I want to bring this up. Are we talking about while we talking about that, give me a second. I hope all of y'all are doing well. Um, yeah, give me a second. I want to go over here. Let's see. All right. So Doja Cat, it was this whole situation going on where people were talking about Doja Cat and, her boyfriend. And to me, it's kind of made me side eye Doja Cat. And it really has. And I don't think Doja Cat really has no love for black people like that anyway, to be honest with you. I don't care if she's black. I don't care if you're mulatto or you're biracial and you feel like, yes, she does. No, the fuck she don't. Like, I didn't like this. Come on, Doja Cat, first and foremost, she's up in the face of a white man and then she's singing songs like niggas ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? I've been had an issue. If you've been on my channel for a while now, you know that when her album dropped, I did a negative review on that song. You know that I did. I didn't like that shit because no, you talking about niggas ain't shit. Nah, I ain't feeling it. So anyway, maybe I should put more context around it and go to, let me see, Doja Cat. Before I do that, hold on a second. Let me just search this real quick. Exposing Doja Cat's ugly, disgusting, racist incel. He's an incel. That's men who don't like women. 36-year-old boyfriend Jeffrey Cyrus, who loves to get rimmed and is abuser, manipulator, predator, and cheater. A thread. I wanted to get to that tweet from that girl who said Doja blocked her though. Where's that at? Damn. Oh, this is her. Sorry, Doja Cat, for letting you know your man had abused and taken advantage of so many women. And let's not say how he was in mine and other minors at the time DMs. But thank you for listening. And it's not like I was also a huge fan of yours. So Doja Cat blocked. And I guess with things spawning out, before I go into that thread, so someone said to her, girl, everyone is unstanding you. Even if you paint yourself gold, it won't make things better. And Doja Cat responded to them and said, I want y'all to read this comment and take it as a message. I don't give a fuck what you think about my personal life. I never have and never will give a fuck what you think about me or my personal life. Goodbye and good riddance, miserable hoes. Ha ha. See, she don't got no love for no black people like that. She don't. I can imagine that she sits up and she talks shit about niggas too. I can imagine that she does. You can tell that she veers more to her white side. That's why that shit that she came out with. If you love and say it. She tried to do some hip hop J. Cole shit. We don't relate to your shit. We don't relate to it, and that's why that shit flopped. That's why it flopped. So anyway, this person said, they're exposing her boyfriend. I remember people say that it's fine because she only hates black. Because I remember people say that it's fine because she only hates black men. I don't know how anybody gets that emotionally invested in this generation of no talent influencers celebs anyway. Wait, what happened? Give me a second. Oh, maybe I was on the wrong. Oh, let's see. Doja Cat. What happened? I thought it was just there. Anyway, please do not support this man because I don't care that he's dating Doja Cat. He is still a predator, abusive, and not to mention he has taken advantage of so many of his fans. How did that thread just disappear? I know I just seen that. Hold on. Yeah, what the fuck? Like they be trying to take shit away so you don't see it. I know that what? What is wrong with exposing Doja Cat's ugly, disgusting, racist incel 36-year-old boyfriend Jeffrey Cyrus who loves to get rimmed and is an abuser. And it's like you have to question her, right? And I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but you look at Doja Cat's skin sometimes. I ain't trying to say that I think she's one of those people who experimented with different drugs and stuff like that. It's like, look at her. Like, I'm not saying Doja Cat, she's not a bad looking girl, but why would she want a guy like that? Because she don't like black guys. I don't think she even has love for black women like that. She don't really, she gives me weirdo vibes, to be honest with you. So they said a little black backstory. And I'm saying this to say, I don't want to just go do a deep dive on this, but I'm saying this to say, because I feel as though that Ice Spice is no, I'm not going to go into that. See, I feel a lot of different ways. And if you want to be honest, it's a lot of different commentaries, different things that I'll be watching from people and moods, interactions. lack of interactions and things like that. I want to say this. I do still feel like it was very grimy of Doja Cat to try to snatch Ice Spice up on tour. Nicki is going on tour soon, and I felt like Ice Spice should have went on tour with Nicki, point blank. I know that you might think that that's wrong or whatever the case may be. She still could go on tour with Nicki, but no. Like Doja did nothing to build up Ice Spice, and now all of a sudden, I felt like she should have just waited, like to go on tour with Nicki, because it's like I just feel like Nicki did right by her. Come on, you had the Princess Diana remix, you had Princess Diana remix. You was on the Barbie World. And I know that Riot produced that, but that's still a Nicki Minaj look. Based on the performance of your songs now, that shit wouldn't have went up without Nicki. Let's be honest. That shit is on Billboard 12 weeks strong. So let's give the credit to Nicki Minaj, 16 years in. Yeah, I'm talking my shit and I'm dead ass about it. So I felt like Doja Cat snatching up Ice Spice to go on tour when you did nothing to build this girl up. And now look what's happening. Now she's being accused. But let me tell you something. This will be tomorrow. This will be old news, and people are just they will. You think they'll forget about it? See, the crazy thing about it was this week I was actually considering. I was like, "Yo, I need to see Ice Spice live. Should I go back home in New York to go see her?" And to be honest with you, you might think that this is crazy because you'll say that Doja Cat is more talented than Ice Spice, but I don't really want to listen. And this is before the controversy hit. I don't really want to sit through a whole Doja Cat show. I don't want to sit through a whole Doja Cat show, to be honest with you. Don't like the bitch like that. I don't. I think she's talented. Blah, 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 blah. And I honestly do believe that, you know? But who is she outside of her washed up Roman reloaded flow? Who is she outside of that? All of them bitches up in that happy bitty. All of my bitches up in the ass. And who is she outside of that? You know what I'm saying? So this water is good. I had like a tea bag in this water and I put some lemons in it, and the lemon's been sitting in this water for probably since I've been since I've been at work. And it's really like potent. So it's like some really good lemon water. It's really good. But mm, who is Doja outside of that? Now she got Ice Spice snatched up into the store. Who knows if people even gonna like go? Well, I don't think that this is gonna hit. I don't, because when I Googled this, I Googled Doja Cat today and I just try to see what's going on. He's white. They're going to protect him. I don't see any articles written about this. All I see is articles written about Doja Cat talking about she's not doing pop music and how she's going to rap and R&B. Rap and R&B ain't your lane, no, huh? It really ain't your lane. I think Doja Cat fits better with pop. So give your label what they want so you can get out of that contract. But anyway, so that's that. They said a little backstory about once popular 36-year-old streamer Jay Cyrus. He is known to live stream himself playing various games on Twitch. A lot of women migrated to these live streams to watch him stream, and while they were doing this, he manipulated, abused, and took advantage of them. Well, how did he do that? I'm not going through a list because I just feel like this is going to add 30 more minutes to my show. He even issued an apology in 2020 for what he was being accused of. Let's read his apology. Oh, no, I can't do it. Man, can't do it. That's going to, no, because this is completely off subject. What I really said this for is that, like, Doja Cat. I can't support no chick who don't like black people. I don't care how you feel in the comments. I'm not fucking with her like that. And then, like, what do they do drugs together or something? Like, what is the catch? Like, Doja gives me those vibes like she'd be with her white people and they'll tell her, like, oh, you're black, but you don't act like that. Like, and she's like, yeah, I'm different. I hate ghetto shit. Like, she gives me those vibes like that. She would switch codes and she would talk shit about black people in the comfort of, being around whitey. She just gives me that vibe. She really does. He wrote these damn S. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be completely honest with you and open. I have a family member that you can ask them a 2-sentence question. Let me tell you what I do. And you see how I said I'm not reading this? You can ask them a 2 question. You could be like, hey, I didn't see you at the funeral or whatever the case may be. You'll get a book like this. And you know what LaRon do? I don't fucking read books. Let me put you onto some shit. I don't know if you're a person and you got people in your life who do shit like that to you. I find this to be highly manipulative. I'm not reading no motherfucking essay. And for you motherfuckers who leave essay length comments on my page, I don't read that shit. Like this one girl, I blocked her stupid ass. And I know that she probably still watch my videos. And I said something to the person because they wrote this long ass thing. I only read three. I literally read about like 4 or 5 words. Right. And I said, I'm not reading that. And she was like, bitch, you did read it. I said, first and foremost, let me block your stupid ass. I didn't read that shit, you dumb motherfucker. Because if I don't know you or if it's not conducive in regards to what I'm talking about, I'm not reading your fucking comment. I'm not dumping that on me. You saying too much for no reason. Like you did. So you mean to tell me that he impacted all of these people, manipulated or abused them allegedly in the ways that he did, and he got all of this to say? I'm not reading that shit. Fuck you and stick that shit up your ass. I guess the reason with me is, right, growing up and having brothers and being around men, like I'm a man, right? And being around, I know the manipulation. Don't send me no fucking book report of just say what it is. Just say what it is. I don't like no scrolling ass fucking messages. Stick that shit up your ass. I'm not reading it. I'm not. Doja and Jay Cyrus first sparked dating rumors after streaming together on Twitch in mid-February. Multiple fans started to call her out and said that call her out, and she scrubbed the Twitch link from her Twitter. Because she don't give a fuck. Doja like that white dick. Jay Cyrus is a whole predator. Please stay away. He likes to think everyone just forgot, but we're still here. I know you're reading this, Jay. So with no peace and absolutely zero love, this space isn't for you anymore. Jay Cyrus ruined the trust of many. Damn. And you know what, Doja Cat, I don't give a fuck what you say in the comments if you're a fan. She's a fucking weirdo too. How the fuck you Doja Cat? See, this is what how you Doja Cat and you end up with some trash like that? Huh? And she always running around with these fucking cats, just like a little white girl with these fucking cats. Stick them cats up your ass. Doja Cat sporting a shirt that says "Daddy Little Meatball," that he purchased from a street cart in New York City. He posted the shirt right on her Instagram quickly and deleted it. She felt fucking stupid. I'll never go see her in concert, not even to see Ice Spice. No, I'll never do it. Yeah, she got her little nigger hater. She got to be in the comfort of a man that she know that just ain't on no shit like that. Like Doja Cat confirming she's dating Jay Cyrus is now deleted the tweet and Instagram reply. She's also been blocking fans, including myself, who just called her out for dating Cyrus. He's defending you, girl. And she said, laughing my ass off, defending this bitch comes on my boyfriend's stream talking about how I fucked a whole bunch of dudes in my bed and trying to troll and bully like a fucking loser with no life. It's giving stalker creep. Yeah. Doja, hit them vapes. Leave that white man. He's fucking me as I type this. She don't. I think that Doja Cat, do you think that she's trying to do you think that Doja Cat is trying to X herself out the game? Like Doja Cat, let me tell you this quick segue. She's one of those ones now with her. She's put in some work, and I felt like Doja Cat, she used to be able to post a link or post something when music comes out and not really promote it and it would do good. But Ice Spice ain't there yet. She ain't there yet. And I don't know how this is gonna impact her tour or whatever, but I definitely think that I think Doja was shady with getting Ice Spice on her tour, and then just look at what's happening now. Now Ice Spice on your tour amidst all of this fucking drama, and it's just like, I don't know. Let me see what y'all talking about. Shaking my head. Y'all know she's about to be doing all these rituals at the concert. I think she's trying to get out that Dr. Luke contract. Yeah, she's probably not happy. She gaslights her fans a lot. She does devil shit to troll and get surprised when people think she's a troll. So do you think that she possibly could not be with that man and she's just kind of like carrying on for it? What's up, Tara? I appreciate that for the $3 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you for the support. Doja told y'all niggas ain't shit. Exactly. So what I want to move on to next, I think I was on the Shade Room and I seen that thing about Carlee. They said that she got fired from her job. Well, I could have told you that. I said that she's getting fired. They had her, she stole that money out the register. Then they had her on camera. She was stealing, let me see. They had her on camera and she was stealing like toilet paper and stuff like that. Employers don't like when you steal from them at all. Burger King assistant manager fired after reportedly serving customers dirty fries out of the trash can. Come on, why would you do that? Let me tell you something, just to put you on as to why, like, I understood why my grandfather didn't eat out, right? So it says Burger King assistant manager fired after reportedly serving customers dirty fries out of the trash can. Let me tell you something that one of my cousins would do, and I think that this does come back on you, like in some form of way. But he told me when he would be working at Wendy's, this was back in the day, though. He said that they would piss him off. Say that he, the manager would piss him off or whatever the case may be. He said that he would take the trash out with the same gloves and come back and make sandwiches with the same gloves on. I promise he told me that. He said people would say light mayo. He would put heavy mayo on it sometimes. Like he said, he told me he used to just do mad, just different stuff. I ain't never think that that was cool. Like, why would you take trash out with gloves? And you could get somebody sick like that. Anyway, Houston authorities dropped for felony warrant. Is there anything else before I go into that? Miguel Carter. Let's see. Loan relief options to the Biden administration. Let me see. Why she do this, Jocelyn Hernandez? She's another one who's just getting out of control. People think that her dysfunction is so funny too. She turned me off with them last antics that she did. I just get pushed away from her like the day by day, because I feel like, let me tell you something. Also with Jocelyn Hernandez, when she was in her Drink Champs interview, she had a lot of big talk. But when I went to her Spotify, her shit wasn't up like that. It's like she's a dreamer. You ever like she's a dreamer. She's a dreamer. And I feel like her bad behavior just gets pacified and it gets looked over. Like, so anyway, let's go here. So Carlee Russell has reportedly been fired from her job. Colleagues are pissed about her suspicious kidnapping story. So, according to the New York Post, Carlee Russell has been fired from her Birmingham spa job. Stuart Rome, owner of the Woodhouse Spa where Carlee Lee worked, told the Post that after her coworkers are pissed about Carlee's suspicious kidnapping story. It was really devastating for them thinking a coworker was abducted, Stewart said. The following day, Saturday, it was the busiest day of the week, and they had to plug along and work in wait, what to say? And they had to plug along and work and in the off times pass out flyers and other things. Oh yeah, so she wasted a lot of time. Man, the owner says that since Carlee's return, his business has received numerous one-star reviews and negative comments due to their affiliation with Carlee. Basically, we spent the last day battling to get things deleted, he said. I've had to shut down my comment section on Instagram and Facebook page, which hurts us because we do a lot of marketing there. We're just trying to keep the doors open. Oh, so you know what? Let me just say this, the flip side of this. Carlee thinks she's slick. So do you think that so technically I don't understand these jobs. They said that they had her on camera. She was stealing stuff and, she stole that money out the register. Why would she think that she's going to go back to a job? Why would you even want to work there? So she tried to come back to work, pretty much is what this is saying to me, is what I'm taking from it. The owner says that since Carlee's return, his business has received numerous one-star reviews. So she's going back to work. What type of kooky kook is this? How the hell I'm going back to work after all of this took place? How? I don't understand it. Numerous one-star negative reviews and comments due to the affiliation with Carlee. Basically, we spent the last day battling to get things deleted, he said. I've had to shut down my comment section on Instagram and Facebook, which hurts because we do a lot of marketing there. We're just trying to keep the doors open. Damn. Carlee should have never returned there, but let me tell you the flip side of that. What I think that she wanted them to maybe fire her or wrongful termination, so then she could open up a lawsuit. So now that they have a reason, like, that to me, they've been had a reason. They had her on camera stealing toilet paper. They could have just easily fired her, saying that we have a zero tolerance policy for stealing. And then she was also on the internet. Shit, I don't know about you, but when I was young, like Carlee's age, like 25, I got fired from a job for being on the internet. I remember it was the MySpace era. And I remember this lady that I like, yo, when I tell you they did me so dirty, but it was a learning experience though, right? So I worked for this company. I was doing like data entry or whatever. So I remember the lady, she came in a room. It was like a year before my, they give you a yearly evaluation on your year, right? And I remember, so she came in and she was just like, I just wanted this to be clear. So there's no gray areas. I do not want you on MySpace. I don't want you doing whatever. Absolutely no MySpace, right? And this is upstate New York, and you know that the white people is vicious, right? So it was the year of my anniversary. I'm thinking that I'm getting called in to do my anniversary, to do my review or whatever the case may be. She brung up all of the logs of me being on MySpace, and even though I was only on my homepage playing music, she fired me because of that. She was like, there's no acceptance. So you couldn't, there was no gray area, whatever the fuck she said, right? And I was like 24, 25 then, but that shit made me mad. But I mean, I've always gotten better jobs after that. But that taught me a valuable lesson that employers can see if they can see that shit, no matter if you're going on them little funnel pages or whatever, they caught that shit and I got fired for it. So it's just is what it is. But I don't know why she would go back to work. And that's what this article is telling me, is that Carlee went back to work. I don't know why she went back to work, but I wanted to bring that up. Let's see. Let me scroll to the bottom so I could read your comments. A 17-year-old at that nasty. I wonder if she's in an at-will state. Texas is at will. They'll fire you quick, or even via Wi-Fi connection too. Let's see. I think they mean return as in home, not to work. Oh, okay, that's just how I interpreted it. Yeah, I mean, I thought about that, but it didn't really make sense to me, because if you returned home, but I understand what you're saying though. Like, she was found, so if she were dead, would they have left 5-star reviews? I don't know. Hopefully she didn't go back there, because I can imagine that people is gonna storm that damn spa and they could be like, "Where's Carlee?" Yo, it was somebody on there that I heard that they was like, they donated $20 and they was like, "I want my $20 back." Yo, people don't like to be bamboozled. They don't like it. They don't like that shit. So right, once she realized her privilege gets to pass, the other trash industry, Latino puppet. She realized her privilege gets to pass, like the other trash industry. Who are you talking about? Ice Spice. They can all they can see all links. Yep. So I definitely, they brung me in on my year anniversary. I'm thinking that I'm about to go in. I'm thinking I'm going to get a raise. That lady brung up all them sheets. She was like, "You were on MySpace this date, this date, this date, this date, this date." She pretty much had a log of all of it. So she literally let me hang myself. So that's why if you work at a place, I'm begging you. If they tell you don't use the internet, don't use it. Don't use it at all. Just don't do it, because I'm telling you, you'll be thinking that you deleting that history. Somewhere IT is still keeping the track of all of that shit. She was like, "Yep." I said, "Wow. So you waited for a year anniversary for you to fire me?" Like, that shit is so stupid, but it taught me a valuable lesson. And luckily I was young enough to, to understand it or whatever. So yeah, that's that. But let me move on. Let's see. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go over to Twitter and bring up Ice Spice performing at Rolling Loud. Give me a second. All right. Somebody had the full performance, but I don't want to check that out though, because I don't know what the copyright is gonna be on this. So let me just share this real quick. But I'm still shaking ass in a dirty. Remark is feeling dirty. He like him already. He with the walk, but I just with the and I'm back in his corner. Feeling the smooch and I'm showing my Gucci. DJ telling Millie on Gucci. I look right bitches like shout out to Lucy. If she back then I let her seduce me. I'm this shit, I'm that bitch, I'm a Snoopy. Twisting my cup got me feeling real loopy. 40 inch still parted. He got all my bitch started. Feel like damn, I still flow be the hardest. I'm not a regular artist. Gra, Goku and I'm just getting started. Baddies on baddies, they know how to run. Owners, they know how to ooh. Busting that pack, going straight to the moon. 1, 2, 3, 2.
She a baddie, she showing her panties. Hey. She shaking like jelly. 100 bands and Chanel. But I'm still shaking ass in a deli. But my bitch getting dirty. Hey. He like him already. He want the wop, but I just want the fatty.
That's a huge crowd.
Hey. Whoa.
That's a huge crowd. How do y'all feel? I feel like Ice Spice, her stage show is getting better. I feel like she performs like that all the time, though. Like, what would make her stage show? I feel like she does better. I can't lie, because when she used to first come out, she was really stiff. I feel like she does a better job now. For this, I would like to see her dancers going crazy with it too. I don't know if she got her dancers there, but I definitely think for a song like this, they need them to be going off. But that's good for her. She's performing and all of that. Maybe she'll get online later and push the song. She got the crowd. She got more crowd than 11 Faces. She's getting better. Maybe she's getting more comfortable. Nicki really got the bitches rocking inches. Yo. Yes, y'all hit the like button. Jocelyn. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think that Ice Spice, I wish I could bring up the full performance, but I don't even want to go through that because I might end up getting hit with a copyright, and I don't want that to happen. So let me go back over here because I know that the I don't know if the Neighborhood Talk gonna post that though, but I wanted to see if they posted about the TASHA K because I seen that actually on Radar Online. Oh God, what's this with?
I'm really moving shit.
Oh God. Yo, get your fucking stupid ass out of here. Anyway, I'm out in Miami, ho. Oh, that's the manager. Carlee Lee Russell fired from a job at the spa after being caught stealing toilet paper. See, why is it different stories? Did you literally just see me read a different story? They said that they fired her because of the negative reviews. So Carlee Lee Russell fired from a job at the spa after being caught stealing toilet paper before her disappearance. So neighbors, Carlee Russell may have arrived at her parents' house barefoot, but it now appears that she's been given the boot from her job, according to the Daily Mail. I think honestly, I think that some of the white publications are just taking this and running with it and just write anything. I think that it's an they want to embarrass black women or black people in general. I know you might disagree, but I don't really give a fuck what you feel. I personally feel that way. Why don't we just read a whole article where they said that they fired her over the negative reviews and stuff like, ugh. So anyway, let's go. So according to the Daily Mail, she's been fired from her job at the spa. On July 13th, she was caught on camera stealing items from her employer. She reportedly took a dark bathrobe and toilet paper. Her boss, Stuart Rome, says that it was really devastating for them, thinking that a coworker was abducted. The following day, Saturday, was the biggest day of the week, and they do the plug alarm, blah, blah, blah. He says that the spa has been affected and swarmed with negative comments on social media. We're just trying to keep the doors open, he explained. It's unclear that if this will turn into criminal charges. Let me tell you something how these white publications do, right? Just with like growing up in the 90s and stuff, right? My brothers, like sometimes they would get bad friends or, just the wrong type of friends, right? It was really popular back in the day in New York for people to be like what they click and say that you just walking up the street by yourself. You see a group of niggas, you might get jumped. Them niggas might jump you and just might fuck you up, or somebody in the crew might just fuck you up, right? So I remember that one of my brothers, he was with his friends or whatever, and they would do shit like that after school, would just be like fucking people up, like, and they wouldn't even be doing it to like black people. They'd be fucking like white people up, anybody, any random that's just coming. It just might be your day. That's why I used to feel protected back then, because I never had no shit like that happen to me. I never been jumped. Nobody never pressed me, no shit like that. Never. Right. So I remember my brother after school, he told us, he was like, yeah, we was walking. There was this white nigga. He was coming from like the Catholic school or something. He was like, my brother said he just said it on that nigga, right? But the thing is, the newspaper, they put my brother name in the newspaper and all that, and said that my brother, he robbed him for a piece of gum. They said that he beat him up for a piece of gum, or for a piece of gum. What? So they will do shit like this. Carlee Lee Russell fired from a job after being caught stealing toilet paper. And I'm telling you, back then in the 90s, I was a young boy then, and that's when I learned about sensationalism with these headlines. Like, come on. The Daily Mail, and then you see buried within the article, it says that they received negative comments in XYZ, but they want to say the toilet paper because it sounds better. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It sounds better. So they're gonna go with that. That shit is just corny to me. That shit is corny, but white people, a lot of them is evil and they do shit like that. Oh my God. I hate when people have their phone on do not disturb all day. And it's so stupid. Like, why I gotta call you 2 times? I be saying this to my niece though. Honestly, I can agree. I don't typically agree with what Young Miami say, but I can understand that because I remember my niece, like she still does that sometimes. Even last week, I got mad at her. I'm like, why is your phone always on do not disturb? You're 16 years old. Who the hell are you running from? But I just think she does that because I don't know why she do it, but that shit annoys the hell out of me. It's like you act like you got a whole business and job and shit, like somebody really bothering you. Whatever. I wanted to get to that video of, oh yeah, the lady. Oh my God. Yo, she lied? Oh my God, she lied, y'all.
I'm scared right now, you guys. I'm so scared, man. God.
Wait a minute, why would she lie like that? And she went outside and jumped in some cozy BMW too. Oh my God, why people doing this shit?
Bless you, whoever. God bless them, yes. Yes, I'm gonna go to this.
Oh my God. She put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on. She put the fuck on. Oh, I love actresses like that, but that could get a little dangerous with the mental illness. Like, I like people who could put on and can act and maybe like do some funny shit and like, but I don't like when people could go that far because that's very manipulative. Like, this is why I don't trust nobody now. You got to prove you got to prove yourself to me. Like, yo, the lies. Woman claiming to have the 1 billion Powerball ticket was cap as hell. Oh my God.
She's the winner? She's the winner?
Watch how she get out of there. That shit was so dope, though. Watch how she get out of there.
What's your name? What's your name? I just wanted to talk to him.
Watch how she get out of there.
I'm scared right now, you guys. I'm so scared, man. God bless you, whoever. God bless them, yes. Yes, I'm gonna go to this.
Oh no. I want to see her put on fully. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on. I want to see her put on completely. What a gal, man. What a gal. Hold on. Then I'm gonna go into this TASHA K, TASHA Stray. Where is it at? Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't talk right now.
Do you have to take it on?
I can't talk right now. I can't talk right now.
She jumped into a cozy BM. Oh my God.
My dad,
You are? What's your name? What's your name?
I just wanted to talk to him, please.
Hey, wait. Can we talk to you for just a second? Hey, wait a second. Hang on. We gotta
Honey,
talk
I can't. I'm scared.
Are you sure?
Get a bodyguard. Get a bodyguard. Get a bodyguard. Get a
Hey.
bodyguard. Go.
Yeah, we think this is the person. We think this is the person.
No, please, no. Get a bodyguard.
Yo, she had these niggas running. Camera crew.
What's your name?
Oh my God. This is devastating. This is why she lie like that. Oh, you see, they being messy about that whole Ice Spice thing. Okay, Ice Spice dropped the like deluxe. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting tired of some female rappers. I'm not even. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let me just keep my mouth shut. Keep it rolling. Oh, I thought that was Doja Cat for a second. That's crazy. Damn. All right. So why she lie? Where's that story at again? Because I definitely want to bring this up. Hold on a second. So, neighbors, we previously posted a video of a very emotional woman claiming she won the billion-dollar lottery ticket, but it appears it was just a Carlee Russell lie. According to the Daily Mail, we seen the article that they just did. Oh my God. I don't like the Daily Mail. And I've been put on page 6 by Foxy Brown. How she told me how they write articles on black people. Like, okay, so the Daily Mail, the granddaughter of the East LA Mini Mart owner says that the real winner has yet to claim the prize. Maybe she didn't claim the prize yet. She went there to say that she wanted to see them. I mean, we really don't know that. Whoever did win secured the third largest jackpot in a 30-year history of the total of 1.8 billion. That's kind of money that's the kind of money you win and then get missing with. Not on social media, press tour, neighbors. What are your thoughts? She ain't going to no fucking jail, Akbar. Shut up. Akbar was just online last night arguing with her husband over some fucking Kodak Black and fucking 6ix9ine shit. That shit was so stupid. But my whole thing is this, right? What did you see this lady do? She went to the store, right? She said that she just wanted to come.
I'm scared right now, you guys. I'm so scared.
This could be mental illness, but she said she just wanted to come see them. She didn't cash the check in. She didn't cash the ticket in yet. The lady could be crazy though, right? Now, given she has a nice little Beamer outside, that don't mean that she still can't be crazy. Carlee did all this shit and she was in the. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't get caught up by the glitz and glam. But I'm just saying the flip side of it is that we don't know if she truly is the winner or not. Like a lot of times when people win the lottery, they retain a lawyer or whatever, and they make sure that they get that shit done so it's not in their name and people don't know, right? You don't fucking know that. Like, and then it's the Daily Mail. I don't trust them. I don't. Let me see what you feel about that because I don't trust them. Damn, all the comments. Mentally ill, right? Exactly. Just like these blogs and the media quiet as fuck about Doja pedo man behavior, but ran hella stories about Nicki husband and try to embarrass her. What's the fucking difference? Oh, we know exactly. She's white affiliated. That's what the difference is. That's what the difference is. Damn, all the cameras. Yeah, we don't know if this is real or not just because she didn't claim it. See, like, I want you to be able to look between the lines. This is not even.
You guys, I'm so scared, man. God bless you, whoever. God bless them, yes. Yes, I'm going to go to this. Oh, God bless you.
She put on.
She's the winner? She's the winner? Are you the winner? You're the winner? You're the winner? You are? What's your name?
You know when the store has a winning ticket, they also get money too, right? I don't know if you know that, but they get money off of that as well. So it's a big deal for the store. So we don't know if she lied. Maybe she's taking a minute to claim it. Like, you don't know people's lives. Like, that should be kind of like stupid to me. You don't know people's lives at all. And Cardi is using Erica Mena, the low budget. What Nicki say? Bad girl with the top is off. You know, see I'm downgrade when we drop them off. Her stupid ass up here. Oh my God. Let me go over here. Let me see something real quick. All right, that's that. I want to go. Give me 1 second. I want to go back because I want to bring up the story about TASHA K. Cardi B, TASHA K, Hip Hop DX. Demanded all of his financial assets. So I want to go to Radar Online. Fuck them. Let me just see. Fuck Hip Hop DX2, Hot New Hip Hop. Let me go to Vibe. Damn, so Cardi trying to get that bread. So Cardi B subpoenas Tasha K's husband in pursuit of the $4 million still owed to her. Now, Tasha K, I hope y'all smart. I know that you run, y'all have businesses. I know things, I don't think Tasha K, let me just bring this up right now, not to be in nobody's business or nothing, but they put sites up here like Social Blade and shit so that you can search shit. So let me go to Google. I don't think Tasha K is really monetizing her YouTube channel. I don't know so to me, but she does content on there all the time. I think the benefit is the driving force that would lead to her website though. That's what the benefit would be. Let me see, Social Blade. She can't be monetized because her funds is like on the same level of mine as mine, and I know that that's not right. Let me see. Unwind with Tasha K. Or maybe she started to do it again because last month her shit was like her earnings was like 1K. So it's like 249 to 4K a month. So I mean, with her bills and shit like that, to me, because before when I seen that with Tasha K, she was getting like her shit was up there. I'm talking about like 15, like I believe she was up to like $30,000 like a month that she was getting off that channel. So who knows where the money went or whatever. But I know that I think that she switched something up. But anyway, so Cardi B subpoenas Tasha K's husband in pursuit of 4 million still owed. So I didn't know that that could happen, but it's not far from reality. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Y'all know how I feel. I hope that they did something with that money. I hope that he's not stupid enough to keep that. Like, I just hope not. So Cardi B will not stop until she gets what she is owed by gossip blogger Tasha K. After months of trying to get her huge $4 million payout, Cardi has now subpoenaed the blogger's husband to list all of his financial assets. According to Hip Hop DX, Cardi demanded the subpoena Dukes Tikum, I don't know if I'm saying that right, on Shekna Kibi on June 18th for Cornell Law School. A subpoena, Duces Tikum, is a type of subpoena that I don't know if I'm saying that right. A type of subpoena that requires a witness to produce a document or documents pertinent to the proceeding. The written order, which will reportedly take place on August 7th in Miami, Florida, would allow the Bodak rapper to review all financial assets of the couple on recorded video. The assets will be entered into Tasha K's bankruptcy filing, which she filed in May. The examination may continue from day to day until completed, reads the court document obtained by Hip Hop DX. If the examinee receives this notice less than 14 days prior to the scheduled examination date, the examination will be rescheduled upon timely request to a mutually agreeable time. Them pictures she uploaded did not look like that. She got like a Joan Rivers. It's just something she looks scary. If you've seen her in your hallway walking to your apartment at night, you probably like, is this bitch gonna attack me? She looks spooky. So last month, the Unwind with Tasha K blogger bankruptcy bought her some time from paying Cardi B. Cardi B Belcalis Amazar was of 30 debtors notified about Tasha K's filing, Chapter 11 filing. Reportedly, the IRS, Broward County tax collector, and Florida Department of Revenue and Bank of America were also aware. The filing halts all collection efforts as of June 2nd, while the court sort out Tasha K's finances. Per the U.S. courts, the Chapter 11 filing is frequently referred to as the reorganization of bankruptcy. Usually, the debtor remains in possession, has the powers and the duties of a trustee, may continue to operate the business, and may, with court approval, borrow new money. Damn. The filing of the case imposed an automatic stay against most collection activities, reads the subpoena Duques Ticum. This means that the creditor generally may not take action to collect debts from debtors and or the debtor's property. For example, while the stay is in effect, creditors cannot sue, garnish wages, assert deficiency, repossess property, or otherwise try to collect from the debtors. So, don't you think that this is crazy on the brinks of everything that just happened with, Tasha K exposing Cardi B? Well, allegedly saying that Offset is cheating and this and that. Now all of this is coming up. I think that what happens is the more that Tasha K talks, and Tasha tries to say that she's not going to be silenced, but I think the more that she steps on the gas, the more that Cardi is going to keep pushing. In my opinion, I think that's what happened. I think that's what's happening. The more that Tasha does, the more that Cardi is going to step and try to just like make her life a living hell. Do you think that Tasha K should just leave Cardi B alone? Or do you think that she should still do commentary on her and speak on her? Yeah, I would go to jail too, especially if it's for just a month. Are you saying you wouldn't pay her? You would just go to jail. You going to jail. And Tasha K made that shit to a remix and put it on her page. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. Auto Star super chats. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Automatically start YouTube super chats, stickers, and new members. Oh, I need to set my membership up by the end of the month because they offered me $1,000 bonus to set memberships up. I said, let me set this up before the end of the month so I could get my $1,000 and rouse them scholars. So, yeah, I would go to jail. You would go to jail. You wouldn't pay her. Atlantic is charity. Let her tell her she's giving it to a charity. Exactly. She lying. Cardi B need that damn money. You know that. You know Cardi needs that money. Talking about she giving it to a charity. Please, you using that? She's saying she giving it to a charity. She gonna take whatever money and use it for her disparity. That's what's going on. Yeah. What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone. So I'm gonna lock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't gonna job now. But for you, that's a yo, that used to be my shit. What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone. So we're smoking rock now, and we're not a lockdown. I ain't gonna lock now. For you, it's a what's going on? Ooh. What would you do? Get up off your making start excuses. What would you do? Yeah, that used to be that shit. What would you do? That was my shit. So anyway, what else is left in there? Hold on a second. Make sure that y'all support London Hill. Her new song is out, London Drill. Make sure that you buy it on iTunes. It's only $1. That's why I was a little confused by the people when I was doing my commentary on Ice Spice. Like, I bought her shit. I could say whatever the fuck I want to about it. I feel like this shit ain't performing right. This shit ain't fucking performing right. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it as a stack. If Cardi B or Lotto just released a song. Let me see if I could bring up live pop bars. Is that still a thing? Hold on. Let me see if that's still a thing. Live pop bars so we can see the top iTunes. Because what you gonna do when you can't say no? When the feelings start to show? Yeah, I really need to know when. How you gonna act? How you gonna handle that? What you gonna do when I want you back? I used to think that song was so funny. It's after midnight and she's on your phone. Tell her come over 'cause she's all alone. No, try to play you. Don't get caught up because they will lose. What is it that you want? Tell me, what is it that you need? Did you hear about the brand new Benz that he just bought for me? And y'all didn't channel. Hey, ain't channel. And he told me that you turned trick when y'all broke up in 96. That used to be that shit. I got a little game that he plays. And a little in the hot voice now. As you know, I can't let you get the best of me, deep inside. So Ice Spice, so this is the original version that we bought initially. That's charting top 100. London Hills number 89 on iTunes. Shout out to her for even charting. Where Ice at? Ice only charting with Nicki. She a baddie. She showing her panty though. Where her panty at? She a baddie. She showing her panty. Ice charting number 27 with Nicki. You understand what I'm saying? You can't tell me that something is wrong with this picture. She a baddie. She showing her panty. Where her panty at? Come on. I know we gotta be lying. I know. Ice Spice. Ellie. Spice, you see this up here, right? You see it's highlighted 2. 1 of 2. This is 1 of 2. The next one is number 100. Oh, baby, you got a new project out. You've been on some stages. I'm sorry. This is piss poor. And I'm still gonna support her. I'm still gonna stream that shit. She a baddie, she's showing her panty. She's showing her deli. You know what I'm saying? But it's questionable, baby. It's looking really like Nicki is the jump starter. It's really, really looking like that. Let me do Lotto some justice and see if she's only charting with those Jungkook. Jungkook. Let me see. You see, Lotto, she got 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guarantee it's nothing with Anderson Paak going down. We ain't gonna see no other highlights. Shit, Sexy Red was even climbing on there. I'm really like, yo, I'm really proud of London. I don't want y'all to think that I'm mentioning her because just to say that, you know, pitting two people against each other, saying you want somebody to war, or you trying to be funny. No, what I'm saying is that this is a new artist. Ice Spice should be way up there. She should be so far up there, like, oh, Deli is out, and that's gonna give the triggers to the label, like, oh, let's push this, let's promote it. It's looking real. I mean, if you want to be honest, I know that sometimes we do these debates between Lotto and Ice Spice or whatever. Lotto is only Ice Spice is really pulled up, like, yo. Nicki gave her a look on Princess Diana. That shit, boom, boom, boom on your bitch ass. We know that Pink Panthers, they had that song, but Pink Panthers ain't promote that shit. She had a song on the Barbie soundtrack. What the fuck is that doing right now? Let me go to Spotify on the side. You know, she got lucky with that hit, and Ice Spice just happened to be a part of it. But they ain't worked that motherfucker the right way. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. You might think that either Scarlett don't have the look or whatever, but I guarantee you, if her song was being, if Scarlett was getting half of the attention that Ice Spice did, she probably would soar the moment more, because you know that with Black people, when we get that moment, especially if we know that our life and our financial and everything, not saying that Ice Spice, her finances, everything independent on it, but to me, she don't act like it. Come on fucking line and do a conversation about your music. Try to engage with your fans, but you just trying to be so far out of reality and just like, oh, you don't tweet. You don't ask them motherfuckers to buy your music. You don't ask them stream or whatever. You just post a lousy fucking link and that's it. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. It's not good enough. I don't give a fuck what you say. It ain't good enough. I just want to know, you better know, you better know, you better know. She need to know her fans better. I just want to know, you better know, you better know, you better know. She need to do more. Look at Princess Diana, 103 million streams, 103 million streams. Barbie World, already half of that. 57 million is about to go on 60. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I just want to know, you better know, you better know, you better know. I just want to know, you better know, you better know, you better know. I used to love that song by Taylor Swift. And look, she got the Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. She got that Taylor Swift look. My nigga. My nigga. Come on. That shit ain't even in the top played songs. Where Karma? Oh, Karma, yeah, number 4, 45 million. Thank you, Nicki. Shit. Thank you. Where's what's the name? Oh, that's at the top. Boys a Liar, still her most played. Do you think that might hit 1 billion? That's at 568. Might take a little while for it to get there though, but that's you got 1 billion plays almost on the song, and y'all motherfuckers squandered the moment. They squandered that shit. When I tell you she ain't come online, all they did is post a little cute TikToks. You're gonna be like, oh my God, Munchkins, I need y'all to stream Boys a Liar. We number 4. We could go number 1 next week. Let me tell you something. If I ever had the position to be a person in music and my song went number 4 like that, oh, we gonna pump that shit. We gonna do a buy-in party. I'm gonna be on fucking Station Head. We gonna try to get them streams up. We gonna do whatever. You being fucking lazy in the background. You do. That's what it really is. Listen, a lot of these people need raw fucking input and advice. You know that they be searching their names and shit. They might not admit it, but trust me, I know that people be listening to these videos, because when I look at my analytics, I told y'all this before, I be seeing my videos end up in places that don't have forums online. I be like, why is my videos going to the source.com? Because what it is that somebody's either emailing somebody who works there, or a person at any, and I've seen different companies. Why would my videos, why would one of my external sites be the source.com? Because you're taking that shit and you're emailing it to your coworker or whatever who works within the business. You like, yo, check this out. He be going in on Cardi or whatever. I know how this shit goes. I'm telling you, I know how it goes. These videos end up into the hands of different. I'm telling you, I know how it goes. So if you motherfuckers is listening, tell her to step that promo pussy up. Step it up. You got to come outside of that shit. Let me tell you something. I was so mad. And y'all know how I told y'all how I used to write letters before, right? And I'm not trying to be funny, but I do take some credit for this. And you could call me delusional or whatever the case may be. I remember when Beyonce came out with 4, was it 4? Yeah, it was 4. And you want to know how I know why? Because it was around the time, it was around humanitarian day. And she came out with the video for I Was Here, right? And I remember I was so mad the way that she was handling shit, because I was back, like, you know, in the mix and the brine of shit, where it was just be like, Nicki would be posting the links, everybody be posting their links. I remember being on Twitter with Beyonce fans back then. They'd be like, oh my God. Like, I remember Run the World came out, right? And they used to just be like, if she would just post a link. Why can't she just post a link? Why can't she do whatever the case may be? I got fucking frustrated. I wrote Beyonce a fucking letter and I sent that shit to Columbia. And what I pretty much said in the letter is said, listen, I know that Beyonce is a 90s artist. I know that back in those days, a lot of artists are used to having that mystique. You know, they don't really want to come on social media, whore themselves out, XYZ, whatever the case may be, right? I'm being completely honest. I seen a difference in her after I sent this letter. I said, Beyonce does a concert. She can't post no photos or anything from the concert, or even write a note or something saying like, hey, you know, Brooklyn, I loved y'all last night, whatever the case may be. Just, I said, things that make it more personable. This is the shit that I was talking in a letter. I said, why can't she just post it? Right after then, her Twitter was created. She didn't post, and she still don't post on it like that. But she did some things. I think she posted a humanitarian day or whatever. But I'm telling you, write letters. You can write letters and get them into the right hands of people. I said, why is she not using her like all mechanisms of her fucking social media to push her shit? Why? You understand that Rihanna could post a link? I remember just for like Shine Bright Like a Diamond for Diamonds. I remember when that song came out, and I was kind of unsure about it. Rihanna posted that link. Within a few minutes, that shit was #1 on iTunes for days. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh. Listen, Rihanna knew how to do that shit. They posting their links, they going up. And I honestly felt like during the Queen era with Nicki, I felt like she had that type of attitude where she was just like, oh, Queen, move on, Queen time. And I understand it. I get it. You've been into the game for a while, but you still got to be on track with like what's going on. Because I remember people was asking Nicki, like, what's up with the Chun-Li video? It was like 2-3 weeks. And she was just like, I don't move on anybody time. Queen, move on, whatever. And I get all of that too. But don't be so far out there in that Beyonce la shit. And I think Nicki gets it. She understands it clearly. Nicki knows, like, she gets it. She gets it. But Beyonce, no, come on. If you want to be completely honest with me, honest with you, I think all of that waiting for the visual shit that what she's doing, it's like, I think that she's led people to allude to like, okay, when are the visuals gonna come out? She's gonna drop it when she's on tour. Is she gonna drop it close, like, you know, so it breathes more life into the album? I honestly don't think there are any fucking visuals now. I don't. And I feel like Beyonce is wrong for that. But at the end of the day, maybe, you know, I feel like Beyonce is also one of those people who she pushes herself just a little farther each and every era, right? So what if she is like, wow, I did a world tour on these niggas, popped up, dropped the album, didn't do no videos. I honestly think, and don't you think that this is a little mean? Imagine this, right? So imagine you being my children, and I'm like, it's Christmas time. I went over to their house. They fed. I got fed. I drunk liquor. I did all of this. I ain't buying none of them motherfuckers no gifts. Her music and her videos are a gift to people. People look forward to that. I just feel like certain ways Beyonce is controlling, and it's annoying. It's annoying as fuck. I know that she's a Virgo, and Virgos, Foxy Brown is like that too. And she's not ready. She's not doing it. It's not going to come out or whatever. But Beyonce, I just feel like this is wrong. Like, why would you literally do a whole tour, release a whole album? You know your style. But I feel like as she gets older and age, listen, let me tell you this. When Beyonce was on stage the other day and she had that video and people were saying that she was talking about the visuals, Now I know a lot of people say that Beyonce don't age. I seen the aging in her face. Like, yeah, she is getting older. She's an older artist, but she's still like what? She's like 42 or whatever. But I don't know if it's the children or just life. But I can tell that she's getting older. But I think she pushes herself like a little bit further. You know, like they tell you that like as you get older, you're supposed to stretch. You're supposed to like do things so that like you still stay in the race of like being flexible, and if you don't do it you lose it. But I think as an artist, like she pushes herself just a little further each time, like okay, let's see. And I think she gets off on that. Let me see if I can do a tour and not drop any videos, and then that's a bragging point. Like, I went on tour, I went on a stadium tour and I sold stadiums out, bitch. I ain't dropped no videos. That is a bragging right. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a bragging right. I think it's mean at the same time, to be honest with you. But then the holidays is coming up. Oh, thank you, Mama Business. I appreciate that. $49.99, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate the gifts like the whips and the bezels. Now it's in the schedule and he making the sizzle and it's taking off right now or something, something. Whatever Nicki said on the clean version of Get on Your Knees. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think you super chatted me before that same amount. I really appreciate you. Thank you for that. Something told me to come online today. So I appreciate you showing love. So, even though YouTube, they suck and they take like 40% of your money, but I appreciate your efforts and, you pouring into me, into my content. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Tasha said that they wanted her to chill with the commentary. Yeah, and Tasha, she likes to be in the mix with the commentary too. And I could imagine, you know, I get it. I get it. Thank you again for that. I appreciate that. Shout out to all of y'all who supported me tonight. Lauren 210. 210 is my birthday, February 10th. Aquarius is scariest. Aquarians are the best of the zodiac. But you know what? I can't say that because some Aquarians, they be questionable. My coworker, she Aquarian, she Aquarius, but she ain't the scariest. Like, yo, she just got a new promotion or whatever. And this lady at my job, she pretty much be giving her attitude and stuff. And she be scared. She was like, oh my God, can you go over there and get me some ice? I said, are you scared to go over there because you had to coach her and now you don't want to go over there? I said, you ain't an Aquarius. Like, hold on. This damn do-rag was so tight. That shit was starting to give me a headache. I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. Waiting for love to walk out alone. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. I was playing that song last night with my friend on the phone. I be playing some old songs. I love that song though. I don't know why it just came to my mind one day, but I just love that shit. I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. Waiting for love to walk alone. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. But to be honest, Laurent, Ice Spice fans are flocking to her personality organically. Well, tell them motherfuckers to open up them wallets and tell her to get on her platform and say, hey, Munchkins, go buy my single. Listen, if you an independent artist, listen, when I posted my shit, I told y'all. I remember I posted my best me link on fucking Twitter, and I said, my song is on sale for 99 cents. I promise you, I can bring it up now for my distro kit on that day. The date that I made that tweet that's pinned to my page, I got at least like 12 sales from that. Open up your motherfucking mouth and tell people what you want. State your claim. I hate people, and I hate when people do this. Let me tell you something. I hold on to things, to gems that people tell me. I remember years ago, one of my friends, she was just telling me about women. She said women don't get what they want. They don't get what they want because they said men are more direct in regards to like what they want. They said a woman, she could be like, oh, let me get a ride. Like, say you want to get a ride somewhere and you'll think that you're taking a person, or you don't want, or you would think for whatever flies up in your head, you'll be like, oh, drop me off at the corner. I'm only going to the corner. But you could have got dropped off around the corner where you really wanted to go. You just not asking for what the fuck it is that you want. Ice Spice, she could have got, her song could be up right now, but she posting a lousy fucking link and not putting no objective behind it. Like, hey, Munchkins, my EP is out. I need y'all to all go buy Deli. I need y'all all to go buy it. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? But now you got notice and you got this acclaim that you said that you've been wanting and you wanted to get out of poverty. You talked about your parents working at McDonald's, all of this, and how I get it. I listen, I ain't too fucking proud to beg. And it ain't begging. I'm a musician. I need you to support my music. You know, now you can't even get music off the websites, off the artist websites anymore. What's the point of you having a platform and you ain't using it? Posting some lousy fucking link. Lousy. Do you know that? Wait, Laurent, do you know? But your live streams audio aren't in sync when watching the playback. Yeah, you know what it is? Is that all right? So this is what happened. Oh, heat advisory is in effect. Sometimes the audio goes in and out, right? And what happens is that like so my microphone that I have is like a special cord. Oh, I actually want to go get that cord. I think I'm gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna go get that cord that goes into the back. It's like a different. It's like a audio cord or whatever. It's a different type of plug, and it gives the microphone a better quality, right? So what I wanted to say is that, but I don't want to go to that store because I already had to curse that white man out there. I remember I was going to get this mic, and this mic cost like $360, right? So I was going to the store and I was asking him just like additional questions, and this motherfucker act like he had an issue with it. I went in on this nigga. I said, I'm about to spend almost $400 on a mic. I don't give a fuck if I'm asking you multiple questions. I got the fuck up out of that store quick. Oh, I'm not spending my money. And I ended up going to Best Buy to get the microphone from there. Nigga, who the fuck do you think you talking to? Who do you think you talking to? He was acting like he was annoyed at some shit like that. Like I said, what? Huh? So anyway, my mic, so the mic that I'm using right now, there's a cord that plugs into it. And with the other cord that I had, I could plug it into the right side of it. And on the left side, I would have my adapter for my plug-in for my you know how they say to use your Ethernet cord because that makes your connection better. Anytime I use my Ethernet cord, the quality is just more crisp or whatever, and it just is more is it's just smooth. The quality is better, but I don't have my Ethernet cord connected. I listen to my audio back. The audio be on point with it. It's just sometimes it can be choppy due to the Wi-Fi. So that's what it is. But yeah, wait, what is that? I can't eat anymore. Waiting for love to walk through the door, and I wish I didn't miss you anymore. I don't know how y'all live in Texas. I just got back from Austin, and that's the heat. It's brutal. But listen, I don't work outside. So it's like, but listen, I don't work outside, but I will tell you this, right? This is why when I get to work, I used to always get fully dressed and then go walk to my car. I don't get fully dressed anymore. When I leave for work in the morning, I typically have like a t-shirt or undershirt on that I'm wearing. I have my other shirt that I'm gonna wear to work. Once I get to work, then I put that shirt on. When I get out of my car, I put my shirt on and then I get out of my car because shit, sometimes you could break a little sweat and it's like, I don't know. I don't be liking that shit. I don't like it. It be hot as fuck. But let me tell you, I got used to it though. I remember when I used to be I was so frustrated when I first moved here to Houston. Could you imagine leaving your house at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work? And it's a different heat than New York. You open up that motherfucking door and you feel like the oven is on. I'm like, and I used to tell people, and they used to think I was crazy. I'm like, I feel like I'm at the gates of hell when I open up my fucking door. Now I think I'm just used to it now. Now I wouldn't trade it. You know why I wouldn't trade it? But it's two things. You get the winter time in New York, and that salt eats up your fucking car over the years. Now being in Texas, that heat, yeah, the heat, you might get a flat tire or whatever the case may be if you don't keep up on your tire action. But I don't be having no flat tires. Luckily when I did have them, I be in good positions where I don't be like on the highway or nothing. But yo, I be feeling so blessed. You be on this list. Let me tell you. I remember one time I got off the highway and I got a flat tire. I said, "Thank God I wasn't on the highway. I ain't even give a fuck. Yeah, I got a flat tire. Who cares? Fix this shit, and I'm gonna be going on to work." Like, the worst place you want to have a flat tire is on the highway. I don't be listen. The way that I manage stress, because you have to think about it. I got off the highway. I exited. As soon as I turned around the ramp, this was like 2 or 3 years ago. As soon as I turned around on the ramp, I heard my tire flat. And you don't understand. I was so happy that shit didn't happen when I was on the highway. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. I pulled right over and went to that gas station. I called my roadside assistance. They what happened? Was that the one I used when they brung me a tire? I had a roadside assistance that would actually bring you a tire too. I think that was the one when they brung me a tire. Yeah, we don't stress over shit like that. Nope. Hell no. No. Yeah. So Texas is really hot. Laughing my ass off. I'm back in New York is hot, hot, but not Texas hot. But I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything, to be honest. I'll trade $1,000,000 to find a love who will love me for life. I'm playing on my life. I used to love that song by Lil Mo and Keith Sweat. Just want some privacy, just trying to live. If I would have known it would have been this way, would have found a long time ago. Don't get me wrong, I'm still young and I'm not hating, but it's not as easy as it seems. Now I'm not out here just looking for a hit and run. I want somebody who can love me for me. That was my shit. Well, how did it go? Just one, wait, it would Keith Sweat. Yep, that was after his whole Twisted. He was coming out, and Little Mo was hot back then too. What was that? If they see me in the mall, they come in the stores. Just want some privacy, just trying to live. If I would know. How did that shit go? Let me bring that up real quick so I could catch the melody. Would have found a man a long time ago. Don't get me wrong, I'm still young and I'm not hating, but it's not as easy as it seems. Now I'm not out here just looking for a hit and run. I want somebody who can love me. How did that go? Let me, please. Hold on. Hold on. Just trying to live. If I know it'll be this way, would have found a man a long time ago. Don't get me wrong, I'm so young and I'm not hating, but oh, I forgot about that, Jim. I don't know what made me think about that song. When I be saying certain things in conversations, I always think about music, so that's why that happened. But yeah, I'll trade $1,000,000 for someone's love who don't come with a price. I'll trade in all my plan. I'll to somebody who could love me just for me. Let's see. City High. I used to love this song. You don't understand it. Hold on. If your son was at home, lying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry. That used to be my shit back then. Like, yo, I don't think y'all understand. I love all of those little 2000 songs. And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money in his hand. That shit go hard. Somewhere smoking rock now, winning out a lockdown. I ain't got a Yep. Let me see. What would you do? Yes, fall is the best. Oh, Tara, I'm not going back to Vegas till fall. I need to go to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas because me and my homeboy, we used to go out there, who passed away. We have always had a really good time in Vegas. I just want to go out there and catch a vibe, go stay in a hotel, gamble a little bit. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: do you gamble when you go to Vegas? Never go to Vegas with people who don't got no money because they're gonna be sitting around watching you, watching them, watching you, watching them, they watching you, they watching them, they watching you, watching. No, I'm not watchy. Me not watchy business. No watchy business. No, I remember when I used to go to the casino with my mom and she would be watching my machine. I'd be like, why are you looking at my machine? We used to always do that. My mom used to always be looking at my machine. And my mom, see, I learned from the best. Like sometimes you can win money by not maximum betting, but my mom, she be going to the casino with bread, like max betting, $5 pull. Like, but when you hit that motherfucker, you gonna hit. So I done did some max betting. I don't want some money. Like I remember one time I put $20 in that machine, but I used to be smart sometimes. We get to the casino, I put $20 in that bitch. Boom, boom. On a $5 machine, on that third pull, $200. They think you're gonna keep me roped in. I would take that $200 out so quick and be like, I'm done. Yup. Because see, that's the catcher. You're gonna end up giving that money straight back. Nope. What I would do is, and also I would do this. Say I brung more money, I would take that 200 out, and then I would spend, no. Yo, shout out to my homeboy. Rest in peace. Let me tell you something. I don't know what strategy me and him had, but anytime we went to fucking Vegas, we never lost money. Never. I think that maybe I myself may have lost a few dollars. Anytime I went to Vegas with my friend Les, this nigga always got all of his money back all the time. He always got all of the money back all the time, and most of the cases for all of us. So I love Vegas. Yep, I love Vegas. I like to just be out there in the mix and just like watching people, watching them watch me, watching them watch me, seeing who's spending the money, who the fuck sitting around watching people spend money, who watching me, watching them, watching me, watching them, and then that's pretty much how it goes. That's how it goes. I'm about to get up out of here though. It's 12:35. I need to call one of my friends back, but I definitely prolonged this live because, like, yep, you took 2 hours to call me back. Now I'm going to take 3 hours to call you back. That's the type of person I am. It could be very petty, but I'm going to get you. You take 2 hours, like, yeah. Now I'm going to take 4. I'm going to take 4. I need my 4. Save money. Let's see. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. Yep. I never lost money in Vegas. Shout out to you, Tara. So I have 4 people who donated. Tara donated $3, and then Lauren donated $4.99, and then Mind and My Business donated $49.99. Thank you, I appreciate that again. And Tara donated $2 again. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate the support. This month is almost over, so yeah, I appreciate all of y'all who supported tonight. Let's see. All the pressing lives online. What you said? All the pressing lives online antics, paid promo ain't working these girls either. Yeah, I need Ice Spice to do a little better, baby. Like she in the deli shaking it, and she did all this video. She had TikTok going up and Twitter posting all of her. She was posting that video last week when she was in the Bronx and going glah glah and taking her hands doing 2-gun glah glah glah, doing all of that, and shaking it in the deli. Came outside, had a mob of people out there just for nobody to show up and put it where it needs to be in the top of iTunes. That song should have went up. I feel like a beat like that would influence. I feel like if Nicki dropped some shit like that and that was her song, not only would she have like the gays and different people going off over it, it's like, where's the promo package for it? Fuck liking Nicki because she's a baddie. Like, I need you to be obsessed with the way that she promoted shit. I need you to understand the marketing genius behind Nicki Minaj. Stop being obsessed with the fucking baddie. Fuck a baddie. What is your career like? Cash Doll was a baddie. Cash, let me tell you something. You might be mad at what I'm going to say, but it's very true. If you want to compare come-ups in regards to clothing and shit like that, Cash Doll was the flyest bitch, I think. She used to be wearing Vitamins, all of that fly shit. But let me tell you something. She might have wore more name brand shit than Nicki in the come up. But Cash Doll was also a stripper. Nicki was getting that shit out the mud. She was a stripper, so she might have had money stacked up. And honestly, we don't know if she was getting that shit pulled from design from stylists and shit like that. But I think she was spending a lot of money on fashions, right? But look at the career treks, though. Cash Doll, she was a fly bitch coming up. Hair was fly, wearing all of these fly ass brands and shit. But where's she at now musically? Where? You understand what I'm saying? I think all of those things will come. All of those things will come. And yeah. So I'm delayed because I'm driving, but I get you. I still didn't watch it yet. Yeah. All right, y'all. But I'm about to get up out of here. Please make sure that you subscribe if you're still here and you haven't subscribed yet. I appreciate all of y'all support on this live. And I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do an upload. I have a few videos I want to do, but every time I want to do them, I just be like, let me just, whatever. But I appreciate all of y'all. It's 12:30 and it's 12:39, almost 12:40 on the Gulf Coast. So they said that it was a tsunami warning for Alaska. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I want to see something. I guess it was a earthquake out there. Let's see. You never know the little effects that can cause. Okay, so damn, that's further than New York. Alaska is what? Alaska is 3,500 miles. I'm 1,700 miles from where I'm from in New York, but Alaska is, let's see, tsunami. Welcome to Miami, Miami. Party in the city of the heat is on all night. Tsunami. Welcome to Miami, Miami. Damn. Oh, that's old news. I just probably seen that pop up. That's old news. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. You be blessed. You be safe. Look for. I might come tomorrow. What's up, Amel? It's time to go though. I hope all of y'all have a great evening. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. And this is your boy LaRon.